Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are in this world. God bless you. This is Gloria White coming to you from Utah, USA. I'd like to ask you guys if you could lift up my friend Pauline. She has what I had this last week, and she is very sick. And on top of that, she has bleeding ulcers, so she really needs prayers. And so if you could lift her up, I would so appreciate that. And as always, I love when you guys pray and pray for each other and pray for strength to stand and pray for the sick. And we just got to keep holding on. And it's going to be okay, because when he gets back, it's going to be wonderful. So until then, we just have to hold on, keep lifting each other up in prayer and encouraging one another. And that's what we need. Don't you feel like you need encouragement? That, it's not so bad. We're going to make it, that he doesn't give us more than we can handle. And he's faithful. Should we call on him? So, today we're going to continue in the book of Joshua, and we are in chapter 18. Now I have my heater on, so I'm going to try to talk over the top of it, and we'll see how that goes. Usually when I try to speak loudly, I continuously mess up, but we're going to try, because I don't want to turn the heater off right now. And the whole congregation of the children of Israel assembled together at Shiloh, and set up the tabernacle of the congregation there. And the land was subdued before them. And there remained among the children of Israel 7 tribes, which had not yet received their inheritance. And Joshua said unto the children of Israel, How long are ye slack to go to possess the land, which the Lord God of your fathers has given you? Give out from among you 3 men for each tribe, and I will send them, and they shall rise and go through the land, and describe it according to the inheritance of them. And they shall come again to me, and they shall divide it into 7 parts. Judah shall abide in their coast on the south, and the house of Joseph shall abide in their coast on the north. Ye shall therefore describe the land into 7 parts, and bring the description hither to me, that I may cast lots for you here before the Lord our God. But the Israelites have no part among you, for the priesthood of the Lord is their inheritance. And Gad and Reuben and half the tribe of Manasseh have received their inheritance beyond Jordan on the east, which Moses the servant of the Lord gave them. And the men arose and went away, and Joshua charged them that went to describe the land, saying, Go and walk through the land, and describe it, and come again to me, that I may here cast lots for you before the Lord in Shiloh. And the men went and passed through the land, and described it by cities into 7 parts in a book, and came again to Joshua to the host at Shiloh. And Joshua cast lots for them in Shiloh before the Lord. And there Joshua divided the land unto the children of Israel according to their divisions. And the lot of the tribe of the children of Benjamin came up according to their families, and the coast of their lot came forth between the children of Judah and the children of Joseph. And their border on the north side was from Jordan, and the border went up to the side of Jericho on the north side, and went up through the mountains westward, and the goings out thereof were at the wilderness of Bethaven. And the border went up over from thence toward Luz, to the side of Luz, which is Bethel, southward. And the border descended at Aroth Adar, near the hill that lieth on the south side of the nether Beth Horon. And the border was drawn thence, and compassed the corner of the sea southward, from the hill that lieth before Beth Horon southward. And the goings out thereof were at Kirjath-baal, which is Kirjath-jearim, a city of the children of Judah, which was the west quarter. And the south quarter was from the end of Kirjath-jearim. And the border went out on the west, and went out to the well of the waters of Nephtolah. And the border came down to the end of the mountain that lieth before the valley of the son of Hinnom, and which is in the valley of the giants on the north, and descended to the valley of Hinnom, to the side of Jebusai on the south, and descended to Enrogel, and was drawn from the north, and went forth to Enshemesh, and went forth toward Jelaloth, which is over against the going up of Adummim, and descended to the stone of Bohan, the son of Reuben, and passed along toward the side over against Arabah northward, and went down unto Arabah, and the border passed along to the side of Beth-hoglah northward. And the outgoings of the border were at the north bay of the salt sea, at the south end of Jordan. This was the south coast. And Jordan was the border of it on the east side, which was the inheritance of the children of Benjamin, by the coast thereof round about, according to their families. Now the cities of the tribe of the children of Benjamin, according to their families, were Jericho, and Beth-hoglah, and the valley Kizig, and Beth-arabah, and Zimaraim, and Bethel, and Avim, and Perah, and Ophrah, and Sheparhe, Nomoniah, and Ophniah, and Gaba, 12 cities with their villages, Gibeon, and Ramah, and Beeroth, and Mizphes, and Chephirah, and Mozah, and Rechem, and Pl, and Tar-alah, and Zelah, and Eleph, and Jebusai, which is Jerusalem, Gibeath, and Kirjath, 14 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the children of Benjamin, according to their families. And the second lot came forth to Simeon, even for the tribe of the children of Simeon, according to their families. And their inheritance was within the inheritance of the children of Judah. And they had in their inheritance Beersheba, and Sheba, and Moladah, and Hazar Shual, and Bela, and Azim, and El Tolad, and Bethel, and Hormah, and Ziglag, and Beth Markaboth, and Hazar Susah, and Beth Libaoth, and Sheruhin, 13 cities and their villages, Ain, Rimmon, and Ether, and Ashan, 4 cities and their villages, and all the villages that were round about these cities, to Baal-eth-beer, Ramah of the south. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Simeon, according to their families. Out of the portion of the children of Judah was the inheritance of the children of Simeon, for the part of the children of Judah was too much for them. Therefore the children of Simeon had their inheritance within the inheritance of them. And the third lot came up for the children of Zebulun, according to their families, and the border of their inheritance was unto Sarid, and their border went up toward the sea, and Maralah, and reached to Sheath, and reached to the river that is before Jokneam, and turned from Sarid eastward toward the sun rising unto the border of Chisloth Tabor, and then goeth out to Dabirath, and goeth up to Japhia, and from thence passeth on along on the east to Gittahipher, and Kazin, and goeth out to Methar, to Neha. And the border compasseth it on the north side to Hanathon, and the outgoings thereof are in the valley of Jephthah and Kattath, and Nahalal, and Shimron, and Edalal, and Bethlehem, 12 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the children of Zebulun, according to their families, these cities with their villages. And the fourth lot came out to Issachar, for the children of Issachar according to their families, and their border was toward Jezreel, and Shesothloth, and Shunem, and Hapharim, and Shihon, and Anahathrath, and Rabbith, and Kishion, and Abez, and Rimmeth, and Enganim, and Ehada, and Beth-Pazez. And the coast reaches to Tabor, and Shahazamah, and Beth-Shemesh, and the outgoings of their border were at Jordan, 16 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Issachar, according to their families, the cities and their villages. And the fifth lot came out for the tribe of the children of Asher, according to their families, and their border was Helkath, and Halai, and Beaton, and Ashshaph, and Elimelech, and Amad, and Mishael, and reacheth to Carmel westward, and to Shihor by Nath, and turneth toward the sun rising to Beth Dagon, and reaches to Zebulun, and to the valley of Jephthah, toward the north side of Beth Emek, and Neiel, and goeth out to Kabul on the left hand, and Hebron, and Rehob, and Hammon, and Cana, even unto Zidon. And then the coast turneth to Ramah, and to the strong city Tyre, and to the coast turneth to Hosea, and the outgoings thereof are at the sea, from the coast to Achrazib, and Ummah also, and Aphek, and Rehob, 22 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Asher, according to their families, these cities with their villages. The sixth lot came out to the children of Naphtali, even for the children of Naphtali, according to their families. And their coast was from Heleph, from Alon to Zaananim, and Adami, Nekeb, and Jabneel, unto Lakum, and the outgoings there were at Jordan. And then the coast turneth westward to Aznoth Tabor, and goeth out from thence to Hukkok, and reacheth to Zebulun on the south side, and reacheth to Asher on the west side, and to Judah upon Jordan toward the sun rising. And the fenced cities are Zibdim, Zur, and Hamath, Rakkath, and Chennereth, and Adamah, and Ramah, and Hazor, and Kedesh, and Edrei, and En Hazor, and Iron, and Migdal-el, Horem, and Beth-Anath, and Beth-Shemesh, 19 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Naphtali, according to their families, the cities and their villages. And the seventh lot came down out for the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families. And the coast of their inheritance was Zorah, and Eshtaol, and Shemesh, and Shal-al-Bai-Ben, and Adjalon, and Jethliah, and Elon, and Timnathiah, and Ekron, and El-Tekai, and Gibbethon, and Baal-Ath, and Jehud, and Ben-e-Berak, and Gath-Rimmon, and Mejarkon, and Rakkon, with the border before Japho. And the coast of the children of Dan went out too little for them. Therefore the children of Dan went up to fight against Lishem, and took it, and smote it with the edge of the sword, and possessed it, and dwelt therein and called Lishem Dan after the name of Dan their father. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families, these cities with their villages. When they had made an end of dividing the land for inheritance by their coast, the children of Israel gave an inheritance to Joshua the son of Nun among them. According to the word of the Lord, they gave him the city which he asked, even Timnath-Serah in Mount Ephraim, and he built the city and dwelt therein. These are the inheritance of Eleazar the priest, and Joshua the son of Nun, and the heads of the fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel, divided for an inheritance by lot in Shiloh before the Lord at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. So they made an end of dividing the country. I don't know if I would have been reluctant after all that warring to possess the land, to not go out and claim it and start living there. That's a little bit of a question to me, why they wouldn't go up and possess the land after they had conquered it. Well, God conquered it, and they went with him. And as always, I love you.